See, listen, this na for those where dey but no know where them dey, and for those where they plan to come. Make una listen. Starting life in Lasgidi is not an easy state, it's a funny state. It's not a state where you will eat food and smile, it's a state where you will eat garri and be fine. It's not a state where people look for expensive food, it's a state where people are just okay with indomie and egg. It's not a state where beans and garri mingle, it's a state where ewati bread are friends. It's not a state where you will shine your teeth, it's a state where you will shine your eyes. It's not a school, it's a teacher. It's not a parent, it's a guardian. It's not a child play, my friends, it's a fun play. It's not a struggling ground, it's a hustling ground. It's not a state of austerity, it's a state of hostility. It's not a sleeping place, it's a resting place. It's not a dull state, it's a boring state. It's not a fight, it's an adventure. It's not a good place, it's a sweet place. It's not a tight place, it's a crowded place. It's not a spacious state, it's a close marking. It's not a free state, it's a flexing state. Lasgidi. It's not a place where you shut down your eyes, it's a place where you hibernate them. It's not for landing, it's for flying. It's not an AP state, it's a GP state. It's not for the strong, it's for the wise. It's not a difficult state, it's a disciplined state. It's not a sitting state, it's a walking state. It's not a standing ground, it's a running ground. It's not for halves, it's for both. It's not for skilled, it's for both. Wow, life in Lagos is not a delaying state, it's a place where you get stuck for hours. It's not a forest, it's a tree on its own. It's not a state for the good, it's a state for the good, the bad and the ugly. It's not a place to show up, it's a place to flag up. It's not a place of one job, it's a place of do extra. It's not a state where one woman is okay, it's a state where concubines seems alright. It's not a ground for morality, it's a ground for Sodom and Gomorrah. It's not a place for only Adam and Eve, it's a place for Adam and Adam, and Ada and Ada. It's not a state where the rain disturbs, it's a state where the rain enrich people. It's not a place where only the big represent, it's the place where the small also represent. Lagos is not a state where new things kill the old ones, it's a state where old things reincarnate again. Lagos is not a state where only car play music, it's a place where Okada also play music. Lagos is not a state where only children use pole, it's a state where praying in pole reign among adults. Lagos is not a state where landlords build alone, it's a state where landlord and tenant build a house. Lagos is not a state where only the rich celebrate, it's a state where even the poorest celebrate big way. Lagos is not a state where shouting calls for alarm. It is a state where shouting calls for alert. Lasgidi. Nawa. Lagos is not a state of one man satisfies me. It is a state of extra young boys are satisfactory. Lagos is not a state where parents bring up children. It is a state where the state trains children. It's not a land that help you bank. It's the land that help you bankrupt. It's not a religious state. It's a state where Christians and Muslims mingle. Lagos, another country in Nigeria. Starting life in Lagos is not difficult. It's a challenge. It's not a land of possibilities. It's a land of opportunities. Lasgidi, the home of survivors. Eko Onibajeo. Ha ha ha. Enjoy.
Here we go. Dream on the beats.